So I'm a real fan. Okay, so we're gonna check the radiator fans that they're working the crowd this time.
So now to check the radiator fan that everything is working. So that's my negative lead permanently connected to negative. This is my positive lead now connected, and we're getting 12.4 volts. So that's perfect. So now we have to check which one of these wires actually makes 12 volts. So there should be a constant 12 volt to one of these. So we'll check the first one. Oh, that ain't it. Check the next one. That ain't it. There we go. So it's the third one back, which is, I think it's just a red wire. So we know that that has permanent 12 volt all the time. So the idea is when your thermostat, that's way off down there, gets hot, and at 95 degrees, it connects. So one of those circuits, these ones here, one's a high speed and one's a low speed. So at 95 degrees, it'll say connect to that one, and at 105, it'll connect to that one. So that'd be a low speed and then a high speed. So we're going to check now that the fan itself does work and that the two different speeds also work. So what they do is they actually just turn on power. It goes into the back of the fan here. So those two wires, so one is ground, so I think that's ground is the bottom one, the brown, and then the next two, one of them is high speed and one of them is low speed. So we're just going to check that everything is working. So I just have a random wire and I'm just going to connect to them. So this is just low speed. Okay, so I now have the jumper wire. So put the jumper wire into my constant 12 volt. Now we connect into the middle one. Okay, that's good. So that's low speed. That's high speed. So that shows that they are working. So this is your sensor that tells the fans when to turn on and off, or that wire that I was testing. So obviously one of them is going to be your common, and then it's going to, as the temperature gets up, so 94 degrees, it'll make a circuit between, I think it's the bottom and the middle, and then as it gets hotter and hotter, so all the way up to 90 or 105 degrees, this one and the top one will join together. And if you have a VR6, it'll be 115 will be a third speed. So the 16 valves only have two speeds. The same with the G60s. So you'd put it on like that. You'd take this sensor off and you put it into boiling water. So this is your sensor. You'd put it between there, and it should obviously go beep if it's at 100 degrees. So water boils at 100 degrees. So this should turn on at 95. So it'd be very, very close. So it should actually go like that, beep. And then you'd go to the second one, and obviously if you had the kettles constantly boiling, you'd probably get over to the 100 degrees, so it should also go beep as well. So that's how you check it. I'm not going to take this off and show it as a demonstration. I've done it already, but that's how you do it.